Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Now, if you're watching this Instagram video, it's supposed to be live, but due to the fact that I had to be somewhere urgently and I couldn't do it live, this is technically a contradiction of terms, where this is the live, pre-recorded Instagram live recorded by your chief, the one and only Superman, Pathman Senathirajah. Guys, firstly, let me wish every one of you who are celebrating Christmas a very Merry Christmas. Alright, guys? Well, guys, this is week 52, the final week, alright, of the year, one of the greatest years, 2021. I'm so grateful to our great founders, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, for making a decision in 1998, September 8, which has changed millions of lives. And today, we are completing our 23rd year journey together, guys. So firstly, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world, Assalamualaikum. To everyone in the Russian-speaking regions, Privyet, Privyet, Privyet. To everyone in the French-speaking countries, bonjour, 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 my brothers and sisters. Apa kabar, Indonesia, Malaysia, Ni hao ma, Hong Kong, alright? Mekalawa, Myanmar, Xin Chao, Vietnam, Namaste, Wanakam, Aibawan, for everyone in Sri Lanka, India, Nepal, alright? Vigets, Ola, and whatever other greetings you have in QN Europe. This is your chief. A shout out to everyone in Europe, guys. Guys, this is such an important week. It is the third week of the Bonanza, but it's a regular period. But it's such an important week because it's the closing of the year before you jump into week 1, 2022, a brand new year. So you guys need to maintain your momentum. I know you guys have Christmas, New Year, relatives coming to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. But don't get distracted. Stay focused. Ultimately, what you're trying to do is to create tremendous momentum to carry into the new year. And momentum is not only carried by activity. Momentum ultimately is carried by your attitude. What you do, what you say, how you... even to the smallest thing of body language, how you walk, your availability, all right? All of you guys, by now, I hope that your organizations, your teams have created the mantra for 2022. I'll be launching my mantra on the 1st of January. Crazy launch all over social media where I'll be announcing the mantra of the V, the greatest upline ever in the world. All right, and that mantra will carry us through 2022, our war cry, our mission statement for 2022. And guys, I'm trying my best this year to commit to my YouTube channel. I just spoke to Claire and Laureen who are watching me right now, that we are going to be so focused on my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel, guys, is going to be very different. It's going to be about networking. It's going to be about live. It's going to be about any topic I feel like talking about. All right. So once we announce my YouTube channel, get out there, subscribe, let your downlines have a more relaxed video to watch. All right. I'll be talking about stuff that may be related to network marketing, may not be. I'll be sharing all the lessons I've learned from Dato Sri Vijay, my mother, God bless her soul, Japa, everyone who has impacted me in life. All right, all the way back to I was in primary school, and share the stories which I think shapes us. And just to talk about this topic on this Instagram live. Now you as an individual, whoever you are, so listen very carefully today. You as an individual, who you are today is the accumulation of lessons that you have learned directly from people, lessons that you have learned indirectly. This is what a lot of people don't understand, that many of our lessons in life, we learn indirectly by watching our parents, by watching people in our lives. All right. Even a movie can inspire us to make big decisions, even a song. All right. So the lessons we learn are not always directly shared or taught by your teacher, by your mentor. I learned the most just observing Dato Sri Vijay, how he handled things that had nothing to do with me. I was just a fly on the wall, watching, having this privilege to be around him in his zone, watching him do what he does. And I learned a lot, all right, about patience, about never rush to give your opinion. And when you are absolutely certain of a decision, make sure you talk to a few people to get a different opinion, right? Because funnily, when you are absolutely certain about a decision, that's the high possibility it's a wrong decision. So it's time to get consensus or feedback from other people. All right. So, and I learned from Japa the art of realizing the ultimate answer is you. It's not anyone else. It's nothing else. You are the answer to all your questions, concerns, whatever it is. It is you that is the answer. Always remember that. And so we are an accumulation of the lessons we learned directly, indirectly. We are also today who we are is based on our accumulation of experiences. Whether you had a difficult journey in life, whether you were broke before, and today your desire for financial freedom is so strong that it drives you. That's why I'm so worried about the newer generation, whether we pamper or spoil them so much that they lose that desire to basically have that hunger that is necessary. Like Dato Sri Vijay always says, stay hungry, stay foolish, the words of Steve Jobs. And I realized that who we are today is an accumulation of all our experiences in life. For example, if you had your heart broken many times, now you reach a point where you don't trust people easily. But you see, who we are today is not rigid. We should always have the ability to change, to adapt, adjust, accommodate, like Dato Sri always says. Because if you are who you are today, you need to change. Recognize the fact. Because if you had all the ingredients to become a success story in life, you would already be one. So the fact that you are not a multi financially free millionaire, it simply means you lack something. You lack certain ingredients to the ultimate formula of success. And the mistake a lot of people make on their journey in networking, in their journey to be a great upline, to be an e-commerce entrepreneur with the greatest company in the world, QNet baby, all right, is the fact that they refuse to change. So who you are, doing different things will not create different results. I don't know whether I'm making sense, Kalai, okay? What it means is that who you are determines what you become. All right? If you want to be a max out king or queen, what will determine that is who you are. All right? Not only what you do. The mistake everyone makes in network marketing, especially the new kids on the block, is who you are right now, and you just run and you do presentation, you do follow through, you do training, you do everything under the sun, all right, as who you are. And then you get frustrated because you're not getting the results you desire. And then you come back and you realize that, oh, what happened? Why am I not getting the results I want? All right? And the reason you think is that you're doing something wrong. You're doing the presentation wrong. You have a wrong upline, downline. The country you're building is wrong. All that is mistakes. There's nothing wrong with the way you're building. You have the greatest uplines plugged in to the greatest upline in the world, the V, your grand upline, which goes back all the way to our founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. So the system you're practicing, the presentation, the way you build your leaders, everything is perfecto. Perfection, as I say. That means what needs to change is not what you do, it's who you are. And the biggest mistakes why I feel people don't get the results they desire, or they get frustrated on their journey in network marketing, is because they don't change. They are not willing to change. Their cups are too full. They're too arrogant to recognize the fact that they need to change. So what they do is they said, okay, something wrong with the system, something wrong with the country I'm building. Or they blame Google, they blame this, they blame lack of PR, they blame that their downlines are morons or their uplines don't provide enough support. This is a big mistake. There is no problem with everything around you. The challenge is always us, ourselves. and our inability and lack of desire to empty our cup and be willing to change. This is a mistake a lot of people make. And I need you guys to clearly recognize the fact that the issue here is not what you're doing, it's who you are. So the minute you signed up, you need to start a journey of aggressive change. Right? Because remember, who you are is 30 years, 35 years, 40 years of direct and indirect lessons that you have kept important to you, good and bad experiences that has molded your thought process and ultimately created who you are. So if you are 30 years old, you have 30 years of programming, of experiences, which in your mind, all right, you are not willing to change. So when you start networking, the first thing you have to recognize is, what do I need to change? So I'm here to share this with you on week 51, Sunday Instagram live, pre-recorded, all right, so that you go into 2022 with the desire to start implementing this change. That's fundamentally important. So the first thing that I recognize is the way we look at network marketing, right? Because there's so many definitions, right? Network marketing, e-commerce distribution, retail, okay, promoting our products and services. But ultimately, you are not an employee. You are not a sales agent. You are not an independent representative. No, you own your own business. This is entrepreneurship 101. And the challenge is your 30 years, 35 years, 45 years, 50 years of your journey of life, whether being educated in schooling system or whatever, all right, okay, is ultimately the challenge is, all right, that you lack the attitude, the mindset of being an entrepreneur, guys. You lack that, all right? You seriously lack that, and you think like an employee. You think like somebody who basically, all right, treats network marketing like a job. Don't make that mistake. Network marketing is not a job. Network marketing is a form of entrepreneurship. Network marketing is about taking ownership. You are the CEO of that tracking center. That tracking center, guys, are paying some of your uplines more money than people who own public listed companies. All right? People who are entrepreneurs, CEOs of their own company. That tracking center can pay you a limitless amount of money. I was just talking, Mohanad spoke at ISB about his dream and vision, being able to max out 50 tracking centers in 1 week, paying him $1 million a week. Is it possible? Yes, it is. So this form of entrepreneurship has a limitless potential, guys. That's the first paradigm shift. You are the business owner. You are the CEO of your tracking center. All right? It's 100% requiring a CEO mentality, mindset, entrepreneurship. Therefore, you can have no excuses. You cannot blame anyone. This is you. If it is to be, it is up to me. The words of Dato Sri Vijay. If it is to be, it is up to you, guys. First paradigm shift, which we never had before networking. Networking, you had the world to blame. You could blame your company, your boss, your city, traffic jam, the weather. All right? And you still go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, and you still get paid a salary end of the month. But here, you are an entrepreneur. Your success is in your hands, nobody else's. That's the greatest change that you need to start this journey seriously. The second paradigm shift, as much as it is, if it is to be, it is up to me, I have to rely on my uplines and I have to build an organization of downlines, which means that I can't be an arrogant moron, I can't be a full cup, and I am nobody's boss. This is the big mistake, because even in your jobs, if you have one or two people reporting to you, you are their boss. In network marketing, you are nobody's boss. I am not your boss, guys. I'm your brother. I'm your upline. All right? The strength of our organization is completely dependent on my relationship with you guys. My relationship with my uplines, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. It's all about the relationships that you have that truly matter. So you have to understand that you are not a boss, that you are not a manager, that you're not managing people. This every single downline you sign up is your equal partner. And they could be nobody in the beginning, and they could be your most important downline in 3 months. Alright, that your max out could be completely dependent on one person in one country, guys. So therefore, your relationship with these people are fundamentally important. Your ability to manage and sustain this relationship with humility, not with perceived power, not with arrogance. You don't own them. They can walk away from you in 2 minutes. They can break away and start their own organization and deal directly with me, the V partners and the V. Are you guys with me? Alright, because in network marketing, your upline, downline relationship does not entitle you to any power. It only entitles you to respect that you must earn, not demand. And this is a paradigm shift a lot of people misunderstand. They all think that they have some kind of misplaced belief system that they have power over their downlines, that their downlines are dependent on you. No. Your downlines can max out without talking to you ever. Rarely, but possible. Are you guys with me? Therefore, the paradigm shift is you're nobody's manager, you're nobody's boss. Alright? That you have to guide them, hold their hand, share your heart with them, be there for them, support them in their darkest hours. Build your organization with love, not perceived power. That's the second paradigm shift. It's not like the corporate world. This is entrepreneurship. And these people are not your employees. Because most entrepreneurs have these people as their employees. Here, they are not your employees. Every single person is your equal partner. Alright? That their success defines your success. So don't for 1 minute think or believe that you have any kind of power over them. You don't, guys. I'm sorry to say this. You do not have any power over them. Recognize this fact. Alright? And then the third thing that you must change about yourself, that you see when you were employed, when you were a student, alright, regardless of your age, you never had to deal with challenges directly. Because you led a very isolated, insulated life. You had bosses to worry about the problems. You had parents who had to worry about the household. You had the schooling system that solved all your problems. Then you relied on your government to solve your problems. But in network marketing, every challenge you face, alright, every challenge you face, everything, you have to handle it on your own. Yes, your uplines will support, the V will support. I am there for you guys every single step of the way. But your battles are your battles. And this is where most networkers can't handle it. This is where if you ask me why do people quit in network marketing, you have to recognize this before going into 2022. Majority of people quit when they face their first challenge, when they face their first battle, because they don't know how to fight. They don't know how to fight for their dreams. They never had to. You understand? Everything was spoon-fed to them, either by the government, the company they work for, their parents. And suddenly now you're trying to be a CEO, an independent entrepreneur. Guys, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be challenges. You're going to lose your network. Your governments are going to question our existence because they don't understand network marketing. Our enemies are going to try to defame us on Google. You're going to get rejected. Your best friends are going to say no. People are going to sign up and switch off after 2 weeks. And you're going to be confused. But if you do not know how to fight these battles, if you do not know how to manage this challenging time or these challenges, you won't be able to survive. So the first rule you have to learn, alright, is you're an entrepreneur. Your entrepreneurship is all about relationships. And the third thing, you have to fight your own battles. That this journey is simple but not easy. Any moron can understand QNet. Any moron can build QNet. But it's not going to be easy, guys. There are going to be some times where you will feel like quitting. And that's when you have to be a warrior and not a wimp. I've shared this millions of times. Warriors make it till the finish line. Wimps will quit after a week or two. Sad to say, this is the reality. So don't be surprised when half your downlines quit or 3/4 of your downlines quit. Welcome to the world of entrepreneurship. Not everyone is willing to change, adapt, adjust, accommodate, become a warrior and participate in this max out journey. Some people just quit. Some people can't take the heat. Some people can't take the pressure. Sad to say, this is it. So be ready for many battles in 2022. Don't go into 2022 as a naive moron, thinking there are no battles, that everything will be put on a silver platter, and then after 6 months or 8 months, boom, you max out. If it was that easy, guys, I won't be doing Instagram Live. I'll be on CNN, right, with Japa and Dato Sri sharing our secret of success. All right, it will be a miracle. But this journey is not going to be easy. But as long as you have a dream that means the world to you, willing to fight for every single day, as long as you have great relationship with your upline and downlines, and you're ready for the battles that are going to happen throughout this journey to financial freedom, then I think you will make it. Pretty confident of it. Are you guys with me? And the final point I want to share on this Instagram Live pre-recorded, all right, is this journey has to be something you love to do. If you're doing this just to make money, if you're doing this just to put money in your bank account, you won't succeed. You got to love every aspect of it. You got to love to be part of Dato Sri Vijay's family. You got to love to be part of this journey of empowering people to achieve their dreams. You got to be in love with the concept of rhythm, raise yourself to help mankind. You got to care for the people around you. You got to consistently build this organization with love. You got to love what you do. If you don't love networking, this journey is going to be very frustrating, very tiring, and you're going to quit. You got to love what you do every single step. You got to love the rejections. You got to love the challenges. You got to love achieving your goals. You got to love everything. You got to love your people. You got to love this company. You got to love your uplines and the V and Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. You got to love the products. You got to love everything about us. And you can't date QNet. QNet is not a 1 week fling, you understand? QNet must be your marriage for life. Then you will succeed. You got to love what you do, because only when you love what you do, it stops being work. It stops being painful. It's like looking after children. I'm sure the daycare center, the nanny, the part-time caregiver, they are so relieved when they are off duty, so they don't have to look after the client's children anymore. But for mom and dad, you're with the child 24 hours. And the reason why you don't feel the pain, you don't feel the frustration as much as somebody who's employed to look after your child is because you love your child. And when you do anything with love, it's not called work. All right? It becomes part of your life, guys. So 2022, you got to love every aspect of this business. You got to love network marketing. You got to love free enterprise, equal opportunity, QNet, the V, the products, the comp plan, everything. Are you guys with me? So only when you love doing this will it be the greatest fun, exciting journey ever. So learn to love what you do. Because in your job, you don't have to love it. You still got paid. Here, if you love what you do more, you get paid more. That's what I believe. So guys, this is my Instagram Live pre-recorded week 51, or week 52 actually. This is the final week for 2021. I just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I love you guys. I'll make a New Year video and put it out there. Make every day count until this Friday, 31st of December 2021. It's the closing of the week. What an amazing, amazing master plan that we are closing week 52 on the dot on 31st December, midnight Hong Kong Standard Time. Make some sacrifices. You don't have to celebrate the next 5 days. You can still push it to the limit. Remember what I said the last Instagram. You could sign up Atli, Arun, Sati, David. You never know. All right? So I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Week 52. Rock it. It's still Bonanza. First week of regular. Remember, the answer you seek, as Dato and Japa has always told me, the answer you truly seek as the secret to max out is not out there. It's always within you. So change. Keep changing. And I promise you, you will achieve financial freedom, guys. I love you guys.